Okay, great. So it appears I managed to adjust the camera to a seemingly perfect angle for shooting. So let's begin. So long story short, I just kind of declined their offer, their arrangement to meet with a neurologist specialist to perform a full-scale brain and central nervous systems examination. So since I remain highly skeptical against the potential effectiveness of such plan. All things considered, my old man did not finish up his treatment, his therapy alive, though his symptoms and conditions differed vastly from mine. The doctors here in Hebei, I'd say particularly pretty much the vast majority of the medical professionals here in China, they can't be trusted. They are more often than not only after the red packets. They care only about making more money instead of making their patients recover or heal from their illnesses. So yes, in response to such problem, I came up with a plan. A plan of survival and rejuvenation for myself. So yes, so in fact, I've been contemplating to return to Japan on a multiple entry visa that has a duration of validity for 3 years, and for each period of stay, I can remain in Japan for no more than 30 days. And yes, I can, which in turn enables me to go more sightseeing, throughout Japan, or throughout any particular region of Japan, such as areas around Sendai, Keisen, Mula, and somewhere more remote. And yes, on the other hand, meanwhile, I just did a bit of research on how to go to Turkey and Bulgaria. In fact, it's not that hard. For those who are holding Chinese passport or British passport, you just need to you just need to Google apply for e-visa to Turkey, and on the very first page of those search results, you should be able to see the official web page, made online by the Turkish government, and you should be able to see that web page, and just left clicked it, and just follow every piece of instruction the web page is providing you with, and just fill in all the forms that are fill in all the fields that are mandatory in order for you to proceed, and yeah, and then pay the application fee, which costs 60 61.5 American dollars, yeah, which is equivalent to around 90 Australian dollars, yeah. So I'm still considering and reconsidering, you know, how much worth, or you know, the cost and benefit analysis. You know, I'm still trying to evaluate and assess, you know, does such arrangement bring me more benefit than hassle or cost, and you know, and vice versa, yeah. So Jesus, yeah. So perhaps I should go to Japan first, you know, return to Fukuoka, Japan first, and then stay there for like several days or several weeks, then depart from Japan to Turkey, and then to Armenia, or you know, or then to Bulgaria, and then assuming I could obtain a visa to Schengen countries such as Iceland, such as France and Germany, yeah, then I shall then, you know, after several weeks spent in Bulgaria, then I should be all systems go to head towards Iceland. Yeah, so that's my plan. And yes, I shall add the, you know, the cost and benefit analysis, and the risk and the benefit analysis later. I also need to consider, or we also need to consider some sort of contingencies, such as, you know, speaking of visas with multiple entries, we need to consider if some sort of changes in terms of you know, how exactly we can take advantage of such multiple entry features. You know, what changes could or might occur to them due to some sort of you know, some sort of you know, internal power struggles between political parties and entities, you know, which you might already have taken notice occurs quite commonly in countries like Turkey, Armenia. You know, those countries are currently undergoing some sort of a profound, you know, changes, if not something more radical, like a revolution that could very possibly overthrow the current ruling regime. Yeah, Jesus. Perhaps I am thinking too much. Maybe. Yeah. So I just yeah. One thing I forgot to mention. Yeah, I ordered a cup of is that latte. Yeah, latte from a local cafe, and it's named Haoxin Zebra coffee. Yeah, tastes great, and yeah, I kind of you know, managed to harness a bit of energy and re-strengthening effect from this, you know, medium-sized cup of latte. I told them not to add sugar, but it appears they added a bit of sugar anyway, so Jesus. Anyway, regardless, thanks again for watching and listening. I'm your host, Francis Yudi. So stay tuned, stay blessed, stay faithful, and let's together continue to hold the line so that we will not bring ourselves to destruction. Yeah, again, cheers for the amateur hour, for the 13th day of me becoming homeless here in China. Cheers for the amateur hour with this cup of latte. Locally produced, yeah. Cheers and have fun. hold the line together. Bye bye.